How to handle season of financial pressure. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In our last video, we're looking at financial issues in the family, issues that leads to this financial pressure, financial stress. Today, we're going to be looking at how we can handle financial pressure if at all these issues were not addressed, and then at the end of the day it landed the family into financial stress, into financial pressure. Then we are going to look at how to handle them. Remember, financial pressures are one of the things that causes conflict in the family. So we must be very careful on how we can handle financial pressures when they come. How do we do it? Number one, accept the season without panic or denial. See, as soon as you have landed or the family is into a financial mess or into financial pressures or stress, the first thing is for both partners to acknowledge, to agree that yes, we have problems in our hands. The problem will start when you begin to deny and make it seem as if there is no problem, just for you to just for you to put this kind of face to the outside world that there is no problem. Remember, I told you that you are not in competition with anybody. So manage your issues as a family and leave about the outside people. Most of the times when those kind of things come, they begin to live in denial, self-denial, feeling that if I accept and I'm weighed down, people will begin to look at me like a failure. No, you must accept. Financial pressures are just a season, not a life sentence. They will come and they will go. Don't pretend it is not happening. And don't panic. Don't begin to create this unnecessary, panic in the home simply because there are financial pressures at home. Calm acceptance help you think clearly. Once you accept without panic, you are calm, it will give you a clearer mental capacity to be able to handle that financial pressure very well. Then number two ways on how we can handle is face it together as a couple. Don't try to face it alone. Most of the times the men, because we are the head of the family, you are tempted to face, let me carry it, after all, I'm the man of the house. No, there is nothing like being the man of the house here. Face it together. Don't hide money problems from your spouse. Unity is more powerful than money. Once you unite, no matter how the problem comes, you will have the mental ability to solve it. It should be a family versus the problem. It should be an issue of the family versus the problem, not the husband versus the wife, or not the husband versus the problem, or the wife versus the problem. Most of the times, when those kind of issues come up, you will discover that the husband or the wife, instead of uniting to face the problem, they will start fighting each other. They will start, living as if the problem is husband versus wife. No. Unite, let it be husband and wife, or let it be family versus the problem. You will get it solved faster. Number 3, talk openly and honestly about money. Discuss your income. At that point, you should start discussing, no matter how little the money is coming, discuss about it. If it requires you going to get debts outside, discuss it. Any expenses to be made, discuss it together. Silence increases fears. Clarity brings peace. Once you are silent and you begin to hide, it will start increasing anxiety in the family and all that. But when you speak out clearly about the problem, what happens is that the clarity will bring peace, the openness, the transparency about the money will bring peace and harmony in the family. Number 4, adjust your lifestyle. See, at that point where there is financial pressure, cut unnecessary expenses. Anything that is not important, don't go for it. Most people will still want to meet up with the lifestyle they were living before they entered that financial stress, thereby trying to put out there to the whole world that nothing is happening, that we are the same people as we were, and therefore it will run you into more debts and more problems. What you should do is to cut unnecessary spending, live below your means, at least within that season. Live below your means. If I may advise you, all through your life, you are not in competition with anybody, so live below your means. Anything you can afford, do it. Anything you cannot afford, let it go. So live below your means. Humility today protects your tomorrow. Humble yourself. Don't begin to brag. Don't begin to raise your shoulder. Let everybody see that nothing is happening. I am still who I am. Oga, you are not in competition with anybody. Remember that. You are for yourself and for your family. So live below your means. Number 5, prioritize needs over want. I made this point the last part of my last video on issues of finances in the family. Prioritize needs over want. Your needs are those things that you cannot do without, like food, shelter, school fees, and essential things in the family that you cannot do without. Wants are those luxurious lifestyles, traveling for vacation, doing this, going for outing, just seeking comfort. You can suspend those comfort and luxurious life within that time of the season. Prioritize your needs over your wants. Number 6, make a simple family budget. Always live on a budget. It will help discipline you financially. Even a basic plan reduces stress. Tell your money where to go instead of wandering wherever it wants. When you are planning, what you are doing is that you are telling your money, I want you to serve me for this, serve me for this. I want you to go here, and to go here. So tell your money where to go instead of allowing the money to wander about. Make simple budget. Always make a budget. Look, I tell people this story. I tell my students this story. When I got married to my wife, she was a student in the university. So when she comes around and she wants to go to the market, she wants to stock the house and do certain things, and then I will ask her, bring your budget. She'll be confused. There is money now. Give me money, let me go to the market. You are telling me your budget. I told her, no. For the fact that there is money to spend does not mean we should spend it recklessly, because this money may not be with us like this forever. The money might go. So, but if we plan ahead, if we are spending according to plan budget, we'll be able to discipline ourselves and then achieve more. She was not comfortable from the beginning, but slowly and slowly she got used to it. Now she is always appreciative for that I insisted that we spend for money, because the money is no longer there like that. Things are, a little bit tight, and because of the discipline we had, even now that we have children, it is helping us manage ourselves very well. So make a simple budget, a simple family budget, very key. Number 7, avoid blame and harsh words. When there is financial stress and pressure, there is always this temptation of gbas in the family. The father, the mother, the husband, the wife are always, in loggerheads, are always exchanging words, because when you lack money, it is there you know that all is not well. This is not the time to accuse each other of it is your fault, you are the one that made bad business decisions, that is why our money got swallowed up, and this and that, and this. It is not time for that. Blame destroy unity and morale. Once you begin to blame yourself, it begins to destroy your unity of purpose. It begins to deprive you of the clarity of thinking that you should have sat together and thought of the solution. Blaming and quarreling each other will deprive you of that, and then you begin to continue in that season of financial stress. Number 8, teach children simple financial discipline. Look, let me tell you, any family that wants to progress, make sure you teach your children financial management skills. Take them, guide them to take online courses, or even go to places you can register them so that they will learn financial management skills. Everybody in the society is supposed to have financial management skills, at least at the elementary level. Because if you go around and begin to talk to families, counsel family, you will discover that almost 90% of their problem comes from finances in the family. Let them understand, let the children understand that the family is not immune from season of financial or season of lack of finances. Sit them down, teach them that for the fact that daddy has money now, for the fact that mommy has money, does not mean this money will stay forever. The money may go tomorrow. And if it goes, what do you do? This builds in them responsibility, gratitude, and patience. When you begin to teach them all this, you are building gratitude in them, because they will begin to appreciate, so if mommy and daddy are going through all this and they are still meeting up with their needs, then they need to be appreciated. It builds in them that sense of responsibility, and then it builds in them patience. That even in lack, you are supposed to be patient so that you will get out of that season very well. Number 9, look for creative ways to increase finances. See, at that point, small side jobs, online jobs, skills, temporary work, side hustle, so to speak. Don't despise all those little things that will bring finances into the family. Go out and look for ways online and all that. Look for ways on how you can augment some spendings in the family. Very, very key. Number 10, avoid more debts if possible. Don't go out and begin to, get more and more debts and begin to pile debt upon debt upon debt. Be careful while you are borrowing at that time so that you don't begin to go and increase your debt profile. Debt under pressure deepens problem. Once you begin to pile up debt, your problems will be increasing rather than decreasing. Then number 11, ask for help where necessary. Look, whenever you discover that your financial problems are overwhelming, go out and ask for help from relations, from friends, from colleagues, and all. Wisdom is not pride. Swallow your pride. Use your head. Go all out and, ask for help. Trusted family members can help. Friends can help. Some church members, go all out and ask for help. Number 12, protect your marriage and family atmosphere. Don't let money problem steal your joy away. Whenever there is family financial pressure in the family, be very careful, because any little thing at that time triggers anger, triggers anxiety, triggers certain things, certain emotions. Be careful. Don't let money problems steal your joy and happiness in the family. Not even respect for one another, not even love for one another. Money should steal away that. Your family is more valuable than your finances. Then number 13, pray and trust God together. Financial pressure should push the family closer to God. Pray. There's nothing above prayers. Always take your matters to God, and God will help you. Pray for wisdom to go all out and solve the problem. Pray for provision, for God's provision and direction, most especially, so that He can direct you mentally and wisdom-wise to go all out and do the needful. Number 14, keep hope and vision alive. Don't be moody. Don't be moody. Don't act as if that is the end of the world. Especially as the head of the family, once you begin to be moody, what do you expect the other members of the family to do? They will be moody too. The whole environment will be as if it's a graveyard or is a mourning zone. So always put the family's hope alive. Then learn lessons. Number 15, learn lessons from what has happened so that you will avoid future occurrences. Every hard lesson should leave you better and not bitter. Any lessons, hard lessons you learn, it should help you to be a better person and not a bitter person. Many financial strong people were once financially broken. All the people that you see today with heavy financial, bank accounts, their Dangotes and the rest, if you go through their history, you discover that at one point in their life, they were also into some financial pressure, financial stress, but they came out of it. So learn from that, learn your mistakes, forge ahead, and then be wiser so that it will not repeat itself again. Money problem test families, but unity determines whether they will survive that test. Money problems will come so far as you are humans. they will attack your family. But once the two of you are united, once the family is united to solve the problem, they will definitely overcome. But if you disagree at that point, it will collapse you. Always subscribe, click the subscribe button, always share to your loved ones, give me a thumbs up, a like, go to the comment section and drop your thoughts about handling financial issues in the family. Thank you and see you in my next video.